Alright, so it is 9, like 10-ish, and I'm about to go head over to the breakfast. And as I walk outside, you may or may not be able to tell, but everything is taken on a slight orange tinge. There's a good chance this phone's gonna autocorrect it, so maybe I'll insert like a photo taken off of like my actual camera or something. I'm going over there to take photos and then of course get breakfast. But yeah, they moved our breakfast into a science building because it is not safe to stay outside for long periods of time. And they already kept all of us volunteers outside yesterday, so at least they're working on fixing it today. So I'm not sure how well you can tell because I think that this is like color correcting it, but it's very smoky again. It's like, really, I don't know how well you can tell, but everything is lightly orange, and it looks like this, and it is past 9 a.m. so. Alright, this is what we're working with for breakfast. We've got a bacon breakfast burrito, a chocolate croissant, and yogurt, as well as coffee. And we're handing out the Falcon. Say hi, guys. Hey. 36. Right here. 36. Alright, it is around noon, and I am back in the apartment. I think I'm probably gonna have to put my contacts in. I don't know why, but my mask has been fogging up like all of today. I don't know why, because it's the same mask, same glasses, but it could be the smoke. The smoke is pretty serious today. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. It's like, I don't know, you can't really tell how orange it is. You really can't. It's like auto correcting on the white balance. But anyways, it's gross. And I have between now, so it's around noon, and then we have lunch at 1:30 in our next session, or no, the next session is at 1:30. I have lunch at 1. I'll probably go like 10 or 15 minutes early, because technically, since I'm a leader, I'm supposed to be back at 1:15, and I need more than 15 minutes to get through the Gwen line and eat. So that's kind of where we're at. I might clean up a little bit, put my contacts in, maybe swap out my mask. It was also freezing, which I did not expect. It's still only 55 degrees outside, even though it's supposed to get to 75 today. So I might need pants. I don't know. It's weird. The weather's weird. But so far, the first session seemed like it went okay. I had 6 out of my 10 kids, 1 who's online, show up. So, there were people walking by outside. So, that's not bad. I mean, hopefully, I need to make sure they all downloaded Teams. That's how we're trying to communicate with them. And I think one girl in my group, her phone just broke, and so she isn't able to use, like, she can use it on her laptop, but obviously it makes things a little more complicated if I have to communicate anything on the fly. And then we had at least 1 or 2 people who hadn't downloaded at all, so I gotta fix that so that they get any updates if things change, just to make things a little less complicated for them. Okay, I'm about to leave. Hopefully my my orientation kids still recognize me now that I've unintentionally changed everything about my appearance while I've been here, because it was cold in the gym and my glasses were fogging up. So I'm wearing a different part of my outfit, a different mask, and not wearing glasses anymore. Hopefully they can find me. I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyways, I'm gonna go get lunch and we'll show you that process, most likely. I have to take pictures for the Falcon. I really hope they tell us what our parking spots are soon, because everyone's moving in and I haven't been told my parking spot or given my key fob yet, and they're gonna start ticketing, and I'm not paying a ticket when I've paid for parking. Just like, that's not happening. I guess we'll see what happens. So I got lunch, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time to eat it because my next session starts in 10 minutes and the line was really long. So we just got released for snack in the middle of this whole thing. And let's just say the social distancing is not on par because they had to release everyone at once because the session went over time, and we're probably not going to make it back to the session. So I don't know what the whole deal is, but it's a mess. So, fun little thing. I'm currently walking to safety and security because, one, I was told that we may not get our key fobs and parking spots for a month, which that ain't it. I have a very large car. I paid for a spot. I would like a spot. And two, I can't get in the back door of my building. My car doesn't work. So I'm gonna lead with that because I already called them about the parking thing and that didn't go very well. So we'll see if we can make any headway on the card at least. Okay, so I'm back in my apartment. I did get my key activated, so that's exciting. And that should work. Well, it worked for both the parking garage and the door in the parking garage. So for dinner, because I barely ate any lunch because I had like 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, I had like 5 minutes between when I got my lunch and when the next session started. So I got chicken salad, sandwich, fruit cup, brownie, Mountain Dew, and whatever I decide to supplement with. Considering I've got like a load of cookies and popsicles, at least I'm good to go in the sweets department. But I think I also have some cucumbers in my fridge and that one orange. So I've got food. I'll figure it out. Alright. Good morning all. We are out on campus on the job again. I had a bagel for breakfast, just stopped and got my textbooks. Now I'm walking around campus, get a couple photos. I'll probably go get something to drink, like a chai latte, and then Carissa starts moving in like 20 minutes. Although I think technically I'm not supposed to help her. So there's that. But anyways, she's moving in, and then Caitlin, I think, moves in at like maybe 1-ish. So, very exciting. It is 10:40-ish right now. Also, the smoke hasn't really gotten better. Alright, so it is Monday now. My roommates moved in yesterday, so I didn't record a lot because we were busy trying to put everything together. The kitchen is pretty much together. We still have to work on the living room. Carissa's one of the roommate that I'm sharing my room with, Carissa, has begun. Well, she's actually set up everything. I've really just barely begun. I have this one poster up that is definitely crooked and stuff like on my bed that I still need to finish arranging. So, like my poster, it's crooked and I'm doing my best though. I've got stuff in my desk finally and we're moving things forward. I really have to try to finish as much as possible because I do have class tomorrow and I'd like to be able to use my desk for my Zoom, which, yeah, it's like 4 hours long, but we love Zoom University. Good morning. It is the 15th, which makes it my actual wow, I can't talk. It makes it my actual first day of school, even though school technically started yesterday. I didn't have class yesterday. It is also the morning of the Apple event, so I will probably be watching that. It starts at 10. It's 9 a.m. right now. I don't know why, but I slept in till like 9:31 morning since I moved in, and other than that, I like literally can't sleep past 8, which is weird, but I guess I'm awake. So anyways, I'm making a bagel and I'm working on a little bit of homework stuff. I have a TED Talk I'm supposed to watch before I have one of my classes tonight. And then I have to work on my newspaper related duties, which mostly involves captioning a lot of photos that I edited yesterday. I have heard a little rumor that they might not be releasing an iPhone with this event, and that there might be another one later. So it'll be interesting to see what actually happens. I really hope they at least announce, like they might say, oh, but it's not coming out until November, but I hope they announce a new phone, because I really need a new phone. I'm shooting this on my iPhone 7 that I got at the beginning of my senior year of high school. So it's almost, I guess it's been just about 4 years that I've had this phone. And it does its best, but it has its days. I had one incident my sophomore year where I had to send it all the way back to California to get it fixed because it just stopped connecting to cell phone service. But I think at this point I also just kind of need to get a new phone. I'm pretty sure I'm almost at that cutoff where they stopped giving you software updates. So I'm hoping that whatever comes out is either exciting enough to convince me to spend the money or bumps the price down on last year's models enough to make them reasonable. So we'll see. My bagel's ready, and chocolate milk I got from Gwen the other day. Gonna have that. Just spent about the last hour working on an email because I was asked for feedback about orientation, and based on prior videos, I'm sure you know I had some. Also, I made ramen, and Caitlin is studying over here. First appearance on the vlog. Say hi, guys. Everyone is back from their classes. Everyone's back from classes, and I'm still procrastinating, but I will get stuff done at some point. Alright, going for a little walk. Gotta break up the work a little bit. I haven't left the apartment all day, and it's like 3-something. So, probably gonna get a coffee. The air quality is somehow worse, even despite the fact that it rained last night. I don't know what's up with that, but no one really understands what's going on right now. Alright, I've got my caffeine. I think this has caffeine. Chai latte for now. My caffeine for later, probably tomorrow. I'm probably gonna go back inside because the smoke, the air quality is even worse than it's been. So even though I want to go for like, 30-minute walk, it's probably not a good idea. So yeah, I've been getting like acid reflux, which is maybe TMI, but apparently that's a side effect of smoke inhalation. So we love that. All right, it is 2 o'clock on, what's today? Wednesday the 16th. And I have my iced coffee. I bought this like coffee concentrate from Trader Joe's. I went there this morning. It's pretty good. I needed some breakfast items because I was pretty much out of anything resembling the makings for breakfast, like out of bread. I didn't have cereal, nothing like that. So I went, I got some cereal, I got some bagels, and kind of just covered those bases for the rest of the week. I've been watching some Canvas videos, which you can't tell, can you? Canvas, whatever, same difference. I've been watching just videos so that I kind of know what's going on in my classes. I have this class that I'm watching the video for tonight at, I believe, 6 o'clock. And then I have a little meeting before that at 4:30. And then just some more newspaper things. We're sort of trying to get into the rhythm of things. I have homework, a reading assignment, and some questions for one of my classes. Still working on getting the room together. It's a little bit more together than it was. I've started to put up a couple posters and like one of my photo grate things, but far from done. Right now I'm the only one in the apartment. I think Caitlin went to, I want to say see Tim, her boyfriend. I could be blanking on that. I think that's where she is though. And Crease is getting coffee with her sister, who is a freshman here. So yeah, it's kind of the afternoon. It's so weird, like being at school and still kind of, obviously following all of the like guidelines and rules, because I'm just so used to kind of, when we're in the apartment, we used to almost always have people over. And so like I did most of my homework outside of the apartment. Like we would do, like people would come over and we'd work on homework, but I did like all of my serious work like in coffee shops or the library or in like the art building. And now it's just sort of all in the living room or at my desk, which is just a very strange adjustment. But it is kind of nice to be here and not at my parents' house because it feels like school a little bit more. But it's very weird. Senior year, Zoom University, love to see it. Okay, little update for this week. This little vlog is just probably going to be random little snippets from throughout this first week of school. It is Thursday. I have a meeting in about half an hour. I just finished making a little survey for my staff photographers that are going to be joining me so I can kind of get some information about, their level of experience and whether or not they're on campus or off campus, little things that'll make it easier for me to assign them things. I made boba. Well, I didn't make it from scratch completely. I bought tapioca pearls in an Asian market near my house before I moved up here. And so I finally got to make those for the first time and it was pretty good. Obviously, I'm still working on some of the technique stuff, but the actual tapioca, very good. I have to work on learning how to make a simple syrup because I got the sweetness kind of off in the tea that I made. So it's a learning process. But yeah, right now there goes my light. Right now I just have this meeting from 8 to probably 10ish, and I don't have classes on Fridays, so I'll probably try to get started on the homework for the weekend, and hopefully also take a break because I've been going to bed really late, and it's just this whole quarter is going to be so weird. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see how it goes. Also, to finish putting up my decor. We're like getting closer, but we're not there yet. This section in particular is blank. Hi all, it's Friday, as in Friday of the very first week, and we have our first confirmed case on campus for COVID. So, this will be fun. As I'm on the newspaper, we're covering all the breaking news, which means I'm, not gonna lie, stressed because we have to cover it, and stressed because there's COVID on campus. And also, RGB just passed away. So in general, the world feels like it's on fire, which it is, because I'm on the West Coast. I love that for me. Love that for me. So I'm gonna walk outside in the slightly better air quality, because it rained finally, to go get some food, and try to function as I plan for my next week of school, because that's still a thing, and I need to graduate. I love this. This is great. Alright, I'm heading out to go get my dinner because I need to take a walk. I know technically the air quality is far from perfect still. It's like 130 right now. It's been like 260 in the last couple of days. So I just wanted to get outside. Hopefully I won't pay for it, but it's definitely better. You can sort of see texture in the sky again, which feels like a big deal after all of the smoke we've had. Okay, I'm finally back. It's almost 8 o'clock because I had to run up to Ashton Hall and then I got lost because I don't go up there very often to take a picture for the newspaper. So now I'm back and I'm eating finally my dinner, and it's very good. And that is all for now. I have to go pick up some camera equipment in a little bit, and then I'm probably gonna watch something on Netflix with my parents through Netflix Party, because we have a show we've been watching since the beginning of quarantine that we want to continue. So that's hopefully the rest of my evening, maybe a couple more emails I have to send out. That's pretty much it though. I have a friend, guys. Look, it's the bunny. We have a bunny.